Guys, it's RS. Today we're doing a podcast with MoonMan.
Yep.
We're just gonna be talking about. He wants to ask me about how I started with my YouTube channel and everything, and we're gonna ask him questions as well. So let's get started, shall we?
Okay. What made you think about what made you have the name RSUltra?
Well, it's RSUltraTV because RSUltra is already a YouTube channel, but
that's right.
that hasn't been uploaded on in like 5 years. But I originally had that. Before that, I had the name Planet RS. Before RSUltraTV, I had that name, and every time I didn't like it because every time you'd search that up, it'd bring up like National Geographic, planet things.
Dude, it's like freaking whenever you search something up, you want to have cool stuff by your name.
Yeah.
You see all these really cool videos.
You see planets and space, not National Geographic, but just planets and space things that have nothing to do with me. And same when you search up on Google, it's just all it is planets, and it's I don't want that. So I had that for a little bit, and I'm like that's what my logo was. It was Planet RS, and I was like, I need to find a new name.
But that's crazy.
I need to find a new name, so I started looking up things. There was but the name after that was RS 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴 some weird thing I came up with just on the spot, and I actually changed everything to that on my channel, and I was like, I don't like this.
Bro, that's a weird name, Apexia. What made you think of Apexia? Did it just like sound cool?
It sounded cool, yeah. I just had to come up with some random name that no one used. But I have a feeling that someone used that before. I don't know.
That was like with my old channel, like Voxfall Gaming and all that. And,
yeah.
Yeah, and I was in like your turn to ask a question. We're just gonna like take turns back and forth.
Yeah. So what made you want to start doing videos at first, like that? The very first videos, like back then.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, okay, so I thought it was such a cool thing to do, and I loved playing video games. It was the thing that made, like, I loved getting away into like this my own world of fantasy and doing whatever I wanted, you know, and I loved imagining what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And so I guess what really got me started was just like seeing all these really cool people doing really cool things. Like whenever I was a little kid, I used to watch like a lot of 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚, which I know sounds really cringy, but like I was cringe boy. I was the cringe lord of freaking life. So yeah, I used to watch 𝐒𝐤𝐚, and I absolutely hate him because he's like one clickbaity boy. But yeah, so I guess what really got me started was like 𝐒𝐤𝐚 and freaking all the Fortnite crap and all the controversy around it. So I mean, yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then I also saw your channel. I'm like, all right, I'm doing it. And so I started making like gaming videos and freaking retarded crap like that, and I still make retarded crap to this day.
Yeah. No, you just do like cool gaming streams for like Fortnite.
Yeah, and like for whenever I was little, whenever I was like 13, and now I'm 14, I'm like more mature. But like whenever I was 13, I made this really cringy Mortal Kombat video where I would talk whenever the mouse aren't even moving.
Yeah.
Right? And it looked absolutely retarded, and I was stupid for doing that, and I honestly should not have done that, because both of those videos got copyrighted, and I was like almost forced to take them down, and unless I would actually give like people credit.
Yeah.
And so I emailed freaking NetherRealm Games, and I had to like apologize and say, I'll give you guys credit for everything. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt everything about Mortal Kombat. I love the series. And like, yeah, that's kind of like just what I do. So what?
Yeah.
Alright, what made you start making like movies and stuff like that?
Well, in September of 2015, I did a series called RS Shorts, and I have a feeling a lot of my friends know what that is, and it's a old thing where I'd make really dumb shorts that didn't make any sense, just for fun.
Oh my god.
And it was just, that's like a little bit what I got into acting, and so after I did that, I kind of really liked doing stuff like that. So And I started watching the channel Make Jugger Nuggets.
Oh my god. Yeah, I saw the McJugger Nuggets test video.
Yeah.
And you like went through all like your characters just like snapping. I saw that.
Yeah,
I love that a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing stuff like that. But I started watching him, and I was like, I love this stuff. I found out that he had this like series that he was doing to find out, and that he was doing for like 4 years.
Yeah,
and
like Angry Grandpa. Isn't Angry Grandpa actually like seriously dead, or is it, I don't know if he's actually dead or not.
We're going such off topic right now.
Don't touch me.
Anyway, so I started watching him, and so that kind of inspired me because he did like a series that did like 4 years, and then it was all fake, and I was like, I definitely want to
depression.
I definitely want to start acting stuff. So I pulled out. I got my friend, and we did a movie. I wanted to do a movie. I wanted to do my first movie, and it was called Cold Mission.
Oh my god, I remember that too. That's the first video I saw of yours.
Oh really? Cold Mission?
Yeah, I watched the entire thing, and I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, like oh, wow, this is some hot garbage, but
some hot content.
Anyway, so that was my first movie, and I started really liking it more and more and more as I kept going. So then I made right after that came out, me and my friend Hayden made a series called The Haunted Zombie, and it was.
Oh my god! Yeah, I remember that retarded kid just running around the living room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
My logic didn't add up at all. I kept doing things in there that didn't make any sense, like not leaving the house. We would just chase around the house, you know. None of it made any sense. I didn't know what I was doing, so.
Honestly, like, I'm not even kidding. I had a nightmare after watching that. Like, no offense.
Like, when?
I'm not kidding whatsoever.
When?
Like, I think I watched it last year, on the 1st of January. And, like, oh my god, it gave me nightmares. I'm not even kidding. It literally, like, made it to the point where, like, I was kind of scared of watching that again. And, like, I kind of stopped watching your videos for, like, half a week, and then I was like, alright, I want to keep watching them.
Haunted Zombie is, like, not scary at all. It's like
it gave me nightmares because all I hear is just, yeah! I'm just like, oh god.
We used ketchup for blood. Like, it was.
Don't judge me.
I didn't have any. No, I'm not judging you. I'm just saying, like, we were so cheap. We used ketchup for blood.
You can contradict me.
Yeah.
Boy.
I didn't have any fake blood at the time, so we used ketchup, and so we really liked that. I actually thought it was really a masterpiece. Like, it was scary. It was a series with them. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it, but I don't think it really matters at this point. But anyway, so we did that, and I was like, I want to keep doing this. So I wanted to make a Cold Mission 2. A second Cold Mission, and I was like, and then that kind of stopped working due to like some fights I had with Hayden, and then and
was it over the yah thing?
The yah thing?
The yah.
No.
Just him like growling at you every like moment of the day.
That's just him telling. That's just him doing what I told him to do, in the behind the scenes of that series. But I kept doing stuff, and I was like, I want to do something with my go-kart. I was like, I haven't touched this thing in so long. The thing's falling to pieces. And so one day my friend Peyton came along, and he was like, I'll fix it for you. And he fixed it. It was actually rideable again. And I was really happy, so I was like, I want to do a cool series with this.
And that's how the go-kart series started. Bro, that's like actually such a, like, that's such a backstory, man.
Yeah.
Like, honestly. All right, your turn to ask a question.
So... where'd you come up with the name Voxfall?
Well,
that's one of your old names.
Yeah, it just kind of like, okay, so in my head I was just like, I need a cool name quick.
Yeah.
And so I entered Eli Help into a random name generator, and it was like Eli Help 25, Eli Help 69, Eli Help 69,827.
Yeah.
Even though it's not really even a number. But like, seriously, I freaking was mad because I couldn't figure out like a name. And so I just like kept on thinking, what's a cool name? And like I used to play like freaking World of Warcraft and games like that, and I used to like do random retarded stuff. And so I had a character named Voxfall.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, that's it.
Yeah.
It just clicked in my head, and I'm just like, I'm doing it.
That's how it's gonna be.
Yeah. What, like, okay, my turn. What made you, like, how come you don't do, like, gaming videos on, like, your main channel?
Well, I like to have a certain I like to organize my
Like
content.
genre?
Yeah, a certain genre. I like to organize my content. So my main channel is about announcements, sometimes vlogs, and mainly acting.
I have never actually really seen vlogs on your channel.
Well, the vlogs are just mainly just me, just chilling,
Popping up, like out of like the bottom of the screen, just yay, baby.
What's up, guys? And then or plush videos.
Oh god, the plush videos.
Because those are gold. I love those. Oh, my Tails voice. Anyway, so yeah, I started doing those, and then I the second channel I made was RSUltraTV 2, and I made that for whenever I'm in a series and I don't want to interrupt it, because every time I make a series, I want all the videos to be side by side.
Oh, really? Like just like interconnected in like really intricate ways.
Yeah, I don't want to have videos in between each episode. Just random videos that like vlogs. You know, I don't want to have them in between each
like
episode
a
of a
TV
series.
show, like you want one episode here. Next day, one episode here.
Yeah.
Wait like 2 days, an episode there.
Yeah, I didn't want to interrupt it, so I was like, I really, like, while I was doing the go-kart series, and it was a long process, and I was like, I really want to start making stuff, like vlogs and doing other stuff while I'm doing this, and I can't, so I was like, I'm gonna make a second channel.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. Alright, it's your turn to ask a question, buddy.
Alright, so, hang on, I'm blank here. I'm gonna cut this out. I'm gonna cut the part out where I'm waiting. What?
Why did I made my, like, why did I choose the insignia that I chose?
What does that mean?
It means symbol or, like, form of, like, your R for RS Ultra, it's an insignia.
Yeah.
That's your custom insignia. Mine is a, okay, so I used to play on, like, Dell computers and Dell laptops at school a lot, and, so I just, like, it had this weird blue devil fire head, and I thought that was, like, so cool as a kid, like, yeah, man, that's so cool, I gotta catch him all, because I was, like, addicted to freaking Pokemon.
Yeah.
And so I loved Charizard, and I loved, like, my favorite color was blue, and I loved, like, freaking really dark demonic stuff, don't know why, but I did. And so, I was really stupid, but yeah, I'm gonna take off my shoes while I talk. But, yeah. I was just, like, addicted to, like, making retarded crap like that and doing stupid crap like that.
Yeah.
What, made you choose the symbol that you chose, buddy?
Symbol, well, originally when I first started kind of wanted to become more of a brand than just for fun, stupid, random blogging thing. I made that R logo with the purple and orange one, but it wasn't purple and orange. It was just a plain R that was black, and it just filled in all the spaces. It didn't have the serif on the side or anything. It was just a plain black R with no spaces.